Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Heavy Metal Devils. I am Danny, and I'm bringing you the latest Manchester United news. And we've got some big stuff that has broken overnight. It looks like Sheikh Jassim has been announced as the preferred bidder for the takeover of Man United. Now, I am taking this again with a pinch of salt because there's only a few places reporting this, such as the Daily Mail and the Daily Express. It hasn't been reported by any bigger sources yet, and the guy who actually broke this announcement only has about 200 followers, but we're going to cover this anyway. It does look like he is emerging as the preferred bidder. I'm not entirely sure of what the price is. I think it's around 6 billion, which is going to make it the largest sale of a sports franchise club ever. In Europe, America, it doesn't matter, the whole world. This is going to be the most expensive purchase of a sports franchise. Now, again, I am unsure about this bid. If this is I'm not unsure about this bid. I know this bid has happened, but I am unsure if Sheikh has been, confirmed as the winner. Like I said, only a couple places have been talking about this and actually announcing this. I don't think anything's been fully announced just yet. So let's see what the Daily Mail has to say. They are reporting, they are reporting that whoever takes the race must keep up pace. I think one of the big things is whoever does take over obviously must take care of this club properly, must invest into the club, must buy the correct people, and just put the correct personnel in place to take this place forward. That's the main point here. But the main factor of people assuming that this bid has been accepted is that the stock prices have skyrocketed by 70%. And make of that what you will. Usually when things like that happen, it does mean something big is about to be announced. If you've seen with like Tesla, Twitter, companies like that, stock prices always move up. Maybe not this drastically. 70% is a huge jump. So it does look like something might be announced this week. Again, like I said on my last video, I'm going to wait to see to believe. All right, now I'm not believing anything. I'm just reporting what I am seeing. I personally do not think the deal will be done anytime soon because I just know how these people are. And yeah, tell me what you think. Do you think this bid will be accepted this week? It needs to be, in my opinion. We need to have this thing done. I would say we need to have this thing done last week, but we're already past last week. So yeah, let's see if we can get this announced and move on with our lives without the Glazers going forward. So that's just a quick update. Stock prices up. People announcing that Sheikh Jassim has been the winner, even though that the source everyone is pulling from has about 200 subscribers. Make of that what you will. Let's move on. David De Gea. I think this has been a story for a few days now, so it might not be the most updated story, but there's been rumors that he might be going to the Saudi Pro League. And I think I've read that he has turned it down. I mean, that's a lot of money to possibly turn down. I don't know if they've offered him anything. I think he was just sitting there waiting to see if they did offer before he signed a contract. The fact that he hasn't signed his contract yet does suggest that there is something else that he is waiting for. Maybe he's seeing if we are bringing in a new goalkeeper as well. I would love for us to, but I do think it's time for David De Gea to move on. If not this season, definitely next season. So keep an eye out on that. He might be going to the Saudi League. I'd say it's a highly unlikely at the moment. I definitely can see him staying here for another year or two until we get a proper new goalkeeper in, and we can let him go. But anyway, David De Gea, Saudi Pro League, who knows? Could happen. Rasmus Hojlund. This is the last one we're going to cover today. Rasmus Hojlund has said that he would love to come to the Premier League, and I think we all know that he is a huge United fan. He keeps talking and talking and talking about how much he wants to play over here, how much he loves United. And it looks like Atalanta have set a £60 million or I think euro asking price, which in this day and age, I think is doable. I think we could get them down to maybe around 50. I would definitely get him as a backup striker for 50. It is a bit expensive for a backup striker when you look at guys like Julian Alvarez, who City got for about 10. But we desperately need strikers, more than one. I'm not a huge fan of Marcus playing down the middle, but that looks like if we can't get Kane, that might be the way we go, is that we get a guy like Hojlund and we have Marcus going down the middle, which is why we might be looking at wingers as well. So Rasmus Hojlund has said numerous times, he's actually been reported in multiple outlets. Right now I'm looking at the Manchester Evening News, which is probably not the greatest place, but they still report news, that he does want to come to the Premier League, and if he had his choice of places to go, it's United. And there has been talks internally about him. I think Ten Hag does want us to sign him. But like I said on the story before, without this takeover stuff happening, we don't know what's going to happen. We need this takeover to go through so we can finally realize what our budget is. So I would say Rasmus Hojlund looks like it will happen. I'd give this about 60% it's going to happen. When we keep hearing stuff like this and stuff, people wanting to come, the manager's interested in him, I think it's going to be a case that we will get him, and hopefully we do get him before the preseason starts. That way, there's not so much pressure on getting a number one striker. At least we do have a striker to work with, but we still need that number one, such as a Kane or an Osimhen. So tell me what you think about this takeover stuff, guys. Tell me what you think about Rasmus Hojlund, David De Gea. I think we're all ready to see him go. I personally am, but is it the right time? So yeah, comment below, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. See ya.